In an office, shows Norm Macdonald dressed as a Texas Ranger, sleeping in a chair with his feet on the desk. Clarence Gilliard as Joe Trevette knocks on the door. Gilliard, Runner, wake up, man. Macdonald wakes up and says, What is it, Joey? Gilliard, we have a major problem. Macdonald, well, what is it? Gilliard, a hacker named Theo is taking control of Lieutenant Marcus Sundown Williams' fighter jet over the Dallas area, and an investigator named Conrad Masters is looking into it, but he needs help. Come on, man, let's get on it. We don't want to get left behind. Macdonald, but Joey, I'm pitching tonight. Gilliard, well, tell Bruce Bochy I can't play today. I'm going to go save some people. Macdonald, good luck with that. As Gilliard leaves, John Belushi, as Texas Rangers manager Bruce Bochy, walks in and says, Hey, Runner, what the hell are you doing in my office? Macdonald, sorry, sir. I'm working on my swerve pitch. I wanted to run it by you. Belushi, well then let's go down to the cage and why don't you show me? Cuts to the top of the ninth inning of a Rangers-Astros game with Macdonald on the mound. Shows Phil Hartman and Chris Farley as announcers in the booth. Hartman, welcome back to Rangers Radio. We're in the top of the ninth inning, where journeyman pitcher and overall ne'er-do-well Runner Walker is somehow 3 outs away from a perfect game. Farley, Walker's performance has been a nice distraction from that jet that crashed into downtown, killing hundreds. Hartman, maybe thousands. They're still going through the wreckage, but yes, it is a nice distraction. But can you imagine the traffic getting home? Anyway, coming to the plate now for the Astros is Jose Altuve. Shows Tony Rosado as Jose Altuve at bat. Hartman, here's the pitch. Macdonald throws a pitch, and Rosado pops it up right to Macdonald. Hartman, now we're only 2 outs away from a perfect game. Farley, holy tamale! Shows Tom Davis as Alex Bergman come up to bat, and on the first pitch he flies out to Michael O'Donoghue in center field. Hartman, now we're only 1 out away from a perfect game. Farley, holy shnikes! Shows Dan Vitale as Jose Abreu come up to bat. Hartman, now here's Jose Abreu, who had a magnificent 9-year run with the White Sox that included an MVP. Here's the pitch. Vitale jacks the first pitch well over the left field wall. Hartman, and with 2 outs in the 9th inning, pitcher Runner Walker has given up a home run to Jose Abreu. Farley, damn it! Farley rips the monitor in front of him off the table and throws it out of the booth. Hartman, okay, folks, there's not going to be a perfect game today on this rather imperfect day with downtown ablaze from a jet that was taken over by a hacker named Theo. And it's all Runner Walker's fault. The fans in the stadium boo and throw debris at Macdonald. Belushi comes out to the mound and says, well, you let yourself down, your family down, your team down, a city that's ablaze after a horrible jet crash down, the entire country down, and really, you let the entire planet down. What do you have to say for yourself? Macdonald, dead from the earth, we're not alive. It's Saturday Night Alive, starring John Belushi, Chris Farley, Phil Hartman, Jan Hooks, Norm Macdonald, Gilda Radner, Denitra Vance, and many other special deceased contributors. Musical guest, Old Dirty Bastard, and your host, Andy Griffith. Everybody, Andy Griffith. Applause. Applause, applause, applause. Griffith. Thank you, thank you. I'm happy to be hosted. Folks, I had a wonderful career. I first gained prominence in the starring role in director Elia Kazan's film, A Face in the Crowd, and No Time for Sergeants, before I became better known for my television roles playing the lead roles of Andy Taylor in the sitcom The Andy Griffith Show, and Ben Matlock in the legal drama Matlock. Applause, applause, applause. Clarence Gilliard comes out. Applause, applause, applause. Gilliard. Come on, Ben, they've arrested some guy named Theo for a jet crash in Dallas, but there's no way it was him. I think it was a pitcher on the Texas Rangers, Runner Walker. Don Knotts comes out. Applause, applause, applause. Knotts. Come on, Andy. There's a moonshiner trying to make a nickel on selling booze, despite not being licensed by the state to do so. Griffith. Well, gee, gentlemen, I think you're both mistaken. I'm not actually Ben Matlock, nor am I Sheriff Andy Taylor. I'm just an actor, Andy Griffith. Gilliard whispers, No shit, Andy. This is supposed to be a bit. Knotts. Shh. The audience can hear us, man. Griffith. Oh, is that right? Some bald guy with a scratchy voice came up to me earlier and asked me about a bit, but I pretended to be on my phone, so we never got around to it. How's it supposed to go? Gilliard. You're supposed to say you can't be at two places at once. Knotts. And then you're supposed to make a joke about how the moonshiners can wait. And you're supposed to go with Clarence to take out Runner Walker. Shows Norm Macdonald looking at his watch on another stage as Walker, Texas Ranger, in a supervillain lair. Griffith. Well, I'm afraid we already tipped off the audience. What do you say, audience? Should I go save the world from Runner Walker, Texas Ranger? Shows Farley in the audience who says, No way, man. You already ruined it. Just tell us the musical guest. Griffith. Old dirty bastard. Farley stands up in the audience and says, What did you call me? Griffith. No, sir, the musical guest is old dirty bastard. Cuts back to the side stage where McDonald is tied up. Shows old dirty bastard who says, Yo, cuz, you ruined the surprise ending. I'm Theo, the one who actually got the jet to crash. Griffith. Oh, well, I hope the audience was still surprised. Anyway, I'm hoping we'll still have a great show tonight. As you can see, old dirty bastard is here. So protect your neck. We'll be right back.